Hello, welcome back to Meta Spiritual Guidance and Counselling. My name is Mimi. I'm an occupational therapist and spiritual counsellor. This is an intuitive reading, a channeled reading for Cancer. Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus for week commencing the 14th, right through the 20th. So let's have a look at your overall energy, Cancer. You've got heartache and loss. It flipped out upside down or in the reverse, and I feel that that is the energy that you are in, Cancer. It feels as though you are getting over or on the other side of heartache and loss. I'm feeling loss in the terms of a physical loss, so disconnecting from another person. If you do have someone who is deceased or on the other side, my condolences to you. But it almost feels as though you are mourning some of the parts of you that were related to this person, some of the ways in which you connected to this person, and some of the attributes that you might associate with this person. It doesn't feel like it's more of a recent loss. It more feels like a reflection on the loss that you have experienced. But it feels as though you've been almost kept in this mental and emotional cycle of dealing with this loss. And that might be causing a bit of instability with your current connections, because it seems as though you're preoccupied on what was. In your role, responsibility, or your emotion position, we have the Devil card. So it feels as though you have been in association or were in association with aspects of you that perhaps you don't deem to be so kind or to be on the light side. So dealing with your own shadow, remember I was talking about parts of you and the association with other people that kind of trigger or bring the parts of you into your conscious awareness. The Devil card kind of comes to confirm that. And it's almost as though you're in a space where you might be really, really debating on why am I like this? Why am I experiencing this? And really kind of almost being quite self-deprecating to self in quite a harsh way. But in some ways, I think having it in your conscious awareness allows you to act, and it allows you to do something so that you can create the change. I am also picking up on a feeling of blame towards this person who you are no longer in contact with or in communication with. And that comes also in your communication and interaction card when we look at the 8 of Swords. So it feels as though you're not in communication with this person or this previous connection, but even though you're not in physical communication, you're mentally still in union with this person, because you're mentally still going over some of those old experiences, and that is almost what is tethering you to the past. So I'm getting a sense of needing to encourage you to, yes, reflect, yes, be aware, but don't let it hold you, don't let the past hold you in your present reality, because it feels as though you are stuck in that cycle of that past reality. And in your environment and your social, you have the 4 of Wands. So what this is saying to me is that you are keeping yourself away from connections, away from things that you value or things that matter to you, because you've been stuck in this kind of heartbreak, heart loss energy. What's actually happening is that you're losing sight and you're missing things that are abundant and that are really, really fruitful right in front of you, because you are stuck in this woe is me type of energy. And in terms of what is next for you, your motivation and your interests, we have the Knight of Cups. So it would be in your best interest for you to move on, for you to be in transit and to start to push forward. But to push forward with some of the lessons that you have learnt from this kind of heavy experience of understanding who you are on a soul level. I see this cup as the integration of your emotions and the integration of the parts of you, because once you kind of come into that middle center, that alignment, you get to really understand and learn how to move from an embodied place of being. So the Knight of Cups in this position, which is your motivation, values, or interests, show that it is time to move forward, but move with your heart, move with that integrity, rather than keeping yourself in that cycle of, oh, but this person did this to me and this is the effect that it had on me. Understand your role and your responsibility whilst trying not to blame or shame others, and trying to reach for a bit more of that forgiveness. And in terms of your oracle card, you get the flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. So much like I was saying between the Devil and the Knight of Cups energy, there are parts of you, yes, but how can we understand that those parts are what make us whole? How can we integrate and bring those two aspects to us, in towards us, rather than trying to disintegrate and, you know, really kind of spread it out in ways that kind of don't resonate with us. And that to me is what this card is saying in terms of embracing the in-between, not seeing things in a way that feels polarizing, but seeing things in a way that feel more unified. And to me, that is like parts of you that need to come into the center and parts of you that need to come in together. So I hope that makes sense for you, Cancer, for this week. This was my first video kind of recording face to face, so I don't know if the angle was right and all that stuff. But let me know if this does connect to you or if this does resonate with you. You can leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe.